What's up, everybody? It's Dave. Got my boy Nick here from the Barely Modified crew. We got a special project today. What are we doing today, Nick?
So today we're installing some K-Sport Control Pro coilovers, a Golf R rear bumper, a eBay spoiler, a 034 dog mount, and that's about it for today, so let's get to it.
Yeah. At the yard sale of parts here. Can't forget about the rest of it. It continues into the yard because, you know, race car.
First, what you want to do is you're going to take out these plastic caps for your lug nuts. Oh, dude, that jackass didn't put mine in. Whatever. So, I'm just going to use a Allen key just to pop it out.
Wow, she just popped right off.
Yeah, no. That's happened to the other guy. He was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, it really just comes right off. So we got the driver's side fronts almost off. The strut is out of what would you call it? Lower control arm bucket thing.
Where? This right here? This. The strut housing.
The strut housing.
So,
and we got it resting on a piece of wood because don't want it to fall to the floor.
So to get this out, you're gonna need to take this bolt out right here, and this is a 14 millimeter triple square, and right here I believe was a 18 millimeter. So we just took that completely out, and then we used this strut spreader tool from Deutsch Auto Parts.
Shout out to them.
I don't know if he's gonna link that.
I can.
He can. So then also after that we took these out. These are also triple squares, but I didn't buy the triple square setup that we needed for this, the sizing. So instead we just used a T50 Torx bit, which actually fits in there pretty damn well. It just doesn't have the same amount of, I don't know what you would call it, whatever, but it fits in there pretty well, as you can see. So that's what we use to take these bolts out for the axle, and then the axle pop out, and then you just keep adjusting this, and then keep rocking this back and forth, and then your strut will pop out. Yeah. So now all we got to do is take out the 3 bolts at the top, which I believe are 14 millimeters right over here, and
hidden underneath the.
And that bitch should be out.
So yeah, you peel back the
it went right here.
weather stripping. This fucking thing just went flying, so beware.
Oh, it went right here. It goes like that. And
and it's like spring loaded, so it goes flying. Yeah. And then just gotta pop these johns off, and then she's gonna come out.
Fire.
We'll be super in. Oh, there she goes.
All right, now you gotta take that fender liner out.
All right, she's out. Fucking mint. But the problem is we got a bolt that went into the fender liner, so be careful of that if you do this.
Not a problem.
Not a problem. No problem. We'll just take it out, and the driver's side will be done. The fronts are officially out of the car. Got everything unbolted. Got to make sure that we keep track of everything, because the worst thing you could have is missing bolts. But fronts out. I think we're gonna move on to the rears now. And then in go the coilovers. Fire. Yeah. Gonna drop a few inches.
I don't want to see no haters in the comments talking about why I have K-Sports on a European car, alright?
Hey man, doesn't matter. Got good reviews. Heard good things.
I'm different.
Alright, so working on the rears. Got the spring bucket pretty much out.
Yeah.
It's out.
So the bolts that we had to use. So first thing you should disconnect is this piece right here. If you could see that right here where my hand is. This is crucial because this will break if you don't disconnect it and you take out these bottom bolts first. So to take this out, it's a 14 on one side and a 13 on the other. It sounds pretty weird, but that's
Volkswagen just problems.
Yeah, that's just how it is. And then the other 2 bolts to hold the strut to the spring bucket and the rotor to the spring bucket. They're both 18s, so just get your 18 millimeter on both sides, open-ended, and a socket on one side, and just crank it out, and it'll pop right out. And it'll bounce up and down, and you can just take your spring out.
And then now got the spring out, spring Johnson out.
And now we have to take out our fender liner, which are 220 Torx bits. So here, 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 and up around here, and then you'll be able to get up in here and take your strut out. Make sure you put your bolts in the safest place, because the last thing you need is missing pieces, right?
And to kick them everywhere. There she goes.
Good thing Dan's not here, because he's
Dan,
notorious for kicking shit.
You'll meet Dan at some point. There he goes. I don't know if you can see.
How the hell am I going to get that?
What is that?
I don't even fucking know, but we can just take it out with this bolt right here.
Alright.
Well, that looks like an 18.
Just a quick.
Nope. It's a
17?
16 maybe? I don't think...
Oh.
Maybe I should hold that so it doesn't drop on my nose.
Here. Doesn't matter.
Alright, bloopers. And it's out.
Wow, look at that. It's out. There it is. There, look at that.
Yep.
Look.
Now, this goes to the garbage. It's like, no, I'm joking. We need this part.
Oh, true. Yeah, that you need to keep. So make sure that you keep that. Don't toss it across your driveway just yet. Make sure you take that off.
And that is a
quick update for the boys back home.
So we took the top mount off of the old strut, but we had a problem. So I would assume that this coilover you would use a bump stop, or if not, the OEM bump stop. So what we did is we cut the old OEM bump stop so it would fit. So we cut it right here, and this is the remnant pieces. This is the top, and then there's a middle piece, and there's a longer piece. So we used a skinnier piece in the middle to put it in here. But it's just funny because like you can't reach the dampening. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And if it rides like shit, I guess we'll just take it out. Because the rears aren't hard to take out anyway, so.
Figure it out, yeah. Rears are super easy.
So
the only thing that we had to figure out was how to get the top off of this thing. And this is the old strut right here. And the way to do it is you got to basically hold it with your feet and then just...
and one hand here.
Yeah.
And
so
then the other hand on the impact. And then it'll come.
Otherwise, it just is going to spin.
Yeah, and you kind of have to put the impact on an angle, kind of, so it grabs, or else it'll still spin.
Just keep spinning.
Yeah.
So you got to torque it a little bit. But yeah, so got the rears in, kind of. Well, it's together, assembled. Now we just got to put her in the car.
Measure it out.
Super in. Yeah, we're going to measure it out a little bit. Make sure you measure. Always measure twice.
2 inches shorter.
I think.
This is 27, and then this is. Not even 24, I gotta bring it to 25. So we can put the top mount on.
Oh yeah, true. So take both of them out and then we'll put them in at the same time. Wear goggles, kids.
Break the bar. Mallet.
Super in.
Yeah, that's how we do it, boys.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it in the dirty driveway garage. This is out. Look at that.
Hi, bitch. Bye, bitch.
Garbage. See ya.
Break the zip tie off.
Fuck a zip tie. We got a whole bag of them right
Yeah, fuck a zip tie.
there.
Fuck this.
And fuck that.
This is what we cut, and we're gonna use this piece for the case boards. I don't know what the other coilovers use, but like we said, we're gonna use this piece. All right, so just take your knife. Just get in there, you know.
Get down and dirty.
Yeah, like
Thanks.
always cut away from you.
Yes.
Don't.
Rule
I don't
number
want
one.
to see. I don't want to hear any stories of someone doing this.
There you go. She's out. You gotta slice the little middle one.
Yeah, we're wearing the invisible mask. Said no one ever.
Said nobody. There it is.
You should definitely put a fucking like a meme in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what they say? Measure once, cut twice.
So let's go to 15.
Damn, I did 10 on the other side. Oh, well, it's right there.
Yeah, we'll just undo and then we'll go to 15. I thought it was 32, so let's do 15.
Okay.
6, 5.
All right, they're already measured and got the.
Want to bring the tools over?
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna use this. Goes onto the spring bucket from the OEM piece right here. We're gonna take that piece and we're gonna put it on here on the bottom. It fits perfectly. It slides on like that. Fits pretty damn well. And to tell which side goes what, it's obvious. This perfectly fits like that. If you try to put this over here, you'll see it doesn't fit. So this goes like that, literally. And then this, you just match up where it goes right here. The little spring goes there, then twist it so it lines up perfectly, and then bam. Ready to go, put it in.
All right, the rears are in. There's the passenger side, and then now we got driver's side. Super in. Look at that. Hope it's bright enough. And after our eyeball and little tape measuring, only about 1/8 off, which is pretty solid. You know, we're driveway built, so we'll get a full alignment on it after, but it'll work to drive home. Now we gotta just do.
It's not coming for like a month. To be honest, I don't even care about these tires. I already got my other ones to come.
Well, when the Hot Boy wheels come in,
Yeah,
then we'll
Hot
go
Boy.
nuts. But now we just gotta do the fronts, and then throw them wheels on, and we'll be mint.
And then bumper, spoiler, and dog.
Yeah, we're only like halfway. We still got all those goodies to put on the car
Yeah,
as
but
well.
that's not gonna take long.
Nah, it's a couple clips and some bolts. Now watch, we're just gonna be here for the rest of the night. Alrighty, let's get to it. So a bit of an update. We got the driver's side front end, kind of. We bolted it in, but the only issue was that with the axle bolts, we stripped or crossed it in one of them, so it didn't really go in all the way. But we just said fuck it and just sent it in. Also, because it didn't go in properly, gun stuck in impact. not good. We got Dan here now.
What up, boys?
It's Dan. Part of the crew. And now...
The barely modified.
The barely modified crew. And now Nick is working on getting the axle in. All right.
I believe it's at 18.
So, we got the coils are in.
Inzo.
They're Inzo and Vindo. No axle bolt troubles on this side, so they all went in pretty smooth. It was good. Good to have 3 bodies as opposed to 2. Thanks, Dan. Want to give a quick recap for the fan boys back home?
Don't do it at home.
Yeah, Euro card problems. JDM for life, baby. All right, so the coils are in. Finally, it's been what? How long?
Started at 1 and it's 6.
Is it 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 6.
A solid 5
I got here
hour.
at 5:30.
Yeah, solid 5 hour project.
And we still got another hour or 2.
Probably. So we'll be here well until
You
the
gotta move the brackets over from the other bumper.
evening. So we'll
Let's get cracking, mate.
get cracking.
All right.
All right. So we got the OEM bumper off, and then we're going Euro spec.
Nah, Golf R, bro.
Golf R. Whoops.
A Golf R and a GTI. Ricer, I know.
Ricer. It's like putting an STI wing on a WRX. Not
I guess
really.
you'd say.
Kind of.
Whatever. I'm a certified ricer, bro. If you go to my Instagram at
He's a
MK7 underscore MK7. I don't remember what it is.
I'll put it on the bottom
Yeah, he'll link it.
somewhere.
If you go back, you'll see my Avalon straight ricer.
I'll link it. My man's a ricer at heart.
Yeah.
Once a ricer, always a ricer, right?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. Just working on.
You know you're a ricer when you don't even know your own Instagram name.
That's true. That's true. You just make that shit on a whim. So we got the diffuser in here, mocked up. Got a little 3M tape that we're gonna take off once she's ready to go on the bumper. Car's still on the stands after the previous coilover job. And yeah, we're gonna mock that Johnson up and then put that Johnson in, and then we'll be super. And he's already going. Man's going ham over here. No worries, fam. Woo! Zip ties for the win. Yo, hit me up. Hook me up with some cheap. All right. I don't know if you could see. It's getting super dark. They're right over there behind you. But
Oh, you put yours down?
yeah, but we got the rear diffuser on. Looks fire. I don't know if you can see. Got the headlights or taillights in. Basically, all we got to do, get the fender liner back in the car, put the wheels on. Yep, the wing, and then drop this bitch, and we'll be mint. All right, what's up? It is approximately what, 9:30? I think it's like 9:30. It's dark. Lapping. It's dark, and my camera's about to die. We've been at this for about 8 hours. You can't tell because it's dark, but the car is on the ground. Coilovers look decent. Definitely needs an alignment, and to get everything evened out, you can't even see anything. And the wing is on. We'll take some shots in the daytime when you can actually see it. But that's that. I'm hungry and tired. Need a shower. We're just finishing packing everything up. But thanks for watching.